Hello, you guys. Good morning. I hope you've all had a great week so far. I've had a quite good week. We're almost getting exhausted. But we are going to go through it. We're going to survive this year, which has been a very different year for all of us, right? It's been a very challenging one. And it is for our knowledge. We're going to be better people. We're going to be more accurate, more skilled, we're going to survive it. We're going to get past, and we're going to be winners at the end, right? Guys, oh my God. No, but eu não tô nem tocando nele. What am I? Não, só o ok mesmo. Guys, okay, technical problems here. Okay, guys, this week, I was browsing on the internet, I was surfing the internet, and I'm a person who is used to looking for news and headlines and so on. And I found a very interesting one at BBC. I don't know if you all are used to seeing BBC or used to going to BBC's site. And I was browsing, I was surfing the internet, and I saw this teapot. This teapot, which is a very cute one, and I found it very interesting. Why is a teapot headline of a BBC? The story is the following one. There is a Chinese family who earned, actually, it was an inheritance from his past families, from his past relatives. And the family used to store the things that belonged to its past relatives, right? And they always thought, the person who gave this interview was a 51-year-old man, and the person who talked about this thing was the father of the family. And then he said, "Oh, we always thought that it may be valuable because it's very detailed, it's handmade, and so on. But we haven't thought that it was such a high price." They stored these teapots. It's an amount of kitchen things that they used to store. And they thought, oh, it may be valued in £2,000, £3,000. But let's take a look at the actual price. £390,000, guys. Can you imagine? You store something at your home that is so valuable, that is so expensive. I mean, we should look up for things in our homes and our houses for us to, get the price, and then maybe we become rich. It's very unthoughtful for me. Like, I store something for so many years that I have no clue of how expensive it is, of how much it is. In fact, this teapot is 390,000 pounds. Can you imagine? And it's so expensive because it belonged to an emperor, to a Chinese emperor. It belonged to a very important family. So they stored something very valuable in which they didn't know how much it cost. I think they sold it, right? Because of the amount of money. The money actually here is more useful than the teapot. I don't know, maybe. So I brought here this curiosity for you to take a look at your home, actually. You can take a look at your home and then find something valuable. Okay? Guys, today we are going to work on the quantitative adjectives and the infinitive indefinite pronouns, okay? Which is on your book on Unit 7, which is follow me the hashtag area. Okay, so let's get started. Guys, I brought here this frog which is very apprehensive. He's worried about something. Let's take a look at what he's thinking about. He's thinking, I have some problems to solve today. I have many problems to solve today. But do we know how many problems does he have to solve today? I don't think so. I'd like you to take a look at the highlighted word. Okay, some is the highlighted word. Is some saying the exact number? We don't know, actually. Let's take a look at Minnie. Minnie, she's very busy today. Oh my God, she's answering the phone, she's writing down something, she's typing on the computer. She's very busy today. And let's take a look at what she's thinking. I don't have any free time today. Again, there is a word which is highlighted, and I like you to take a look at it. So the first word we had was some, and then we have any. Take a look. Now we've got the SpongeBob. SpongeBob is very sad, it's kind of alone. Oh my God, what's happening to SpongeBob? He's thinking, I have no friends here. And again, we have a word that is highlighted, okay, which is no. So the first one was some, the second one is any, and the third one is no. All of them have something in common. They are all quantitative adjectives. Teacher, what does it mean? What is a quantitative adjective? Let's take a look. A quantitative adjective, you guys, quantitative adjectives actually, they are used to express in an unprecise way, okay? We don't have the exact amount of things. We don't have the exact quantity. So we use quantitative adjectives to express in an unprecise way the number or the quantity of a determined noun. It may be countable or uncountable. So let's take a look at the noun after some. I have some problems. So do we have the exact amount of problems that the frog is going to solve today? No, we don't. We don't have a precise number, you know? And the noun is problems. Problems, it's countable, okay? The second one, any free time. The noun here after any is time. So we don't have any free time. And then the noun after here is friend. The difference between some, any, and no in these cases, okay, in these examples, it's because some, it's in the affirmative way. The sentence that some is involved is affirmative, so we don't know the amount of problems the frog is going to solve today. But here, time, since it is in a negative sentence, we don't know, which is the same as zero, okay? So the quantitative adjectives, we use them to express in an unprecise way, okay? We are not going to be accurate when it comes to the number of the things that the noun is expressing, ok? And the noun may be countable or uncountable. Eles estão falando alguma coisa no chat? Tá tudo certo? May I move on? Yes. So the quantitative adjectives are the following ones. Some you have already seen, okay? Some, any, no, and every. They have particularities among them. Let's take a look at what are they. Okay, so we use some in affirmative and interrogative sentences. That's the first piece of information. That's the first feature that we have about some. We only use some in affirmative and interrogative. Oh, teacher, can we use some in the negative way? No, you can't. Okay? Let's take a look at any. Any we use in the all kinds of sentences, all possible sentences, okay? In the three possible sentences: affirmative, interrogative, and negatives. Okay? As we saw in the example, in the previous example, we saw any using in the negative way. I don't have any free time today. Okay, so I don't have expresses a negative sentence. Okay, and no, we can have only in the negative sentences, but the structure may be different. We're going to take a look. Take this information that we are going to process it better. Okay, and every okay. So we've got no in negative sentences, but the structure is affirmative. This is what I was talking about. Take this piece of information and then we're going to process, then we're going to work on it more detailed after, okay? And then we have every, in which we can use in every possible sentence too. Affirmative, interrogative, and negative. Okay, you guys, so far so good. We're going to go one by one. We're going to see them one by one, okay? So let's move on. Some is the first quantitative adjective. Some, we have here some two possible ways in which we can use in the affirmative and in the interrogative, okay? So the first sentence is the one I brought in the example, okay? In the frog example, I have some problems to solve today. She needs some apples for the pie, okay? We don't know actually how many problems does the person have to solve today. We don't know actually how many apples does the person need for the pie, okay? Can I have some cookie? Would you like some tea? In these two cases, in these two interrogative cases, we use some because one is requesting for something. Can I have some cookies? Can you give me some cookies? And the other one is offering. Would you like some tea? We can only use some in the interrogative when it comes to a request or an offer. Okay? If it is another situation, we do not use some. Okay, you guys? So bear in mind, we only use some when we're going to request something. Can I have? And here we're talking about food and beverages. Okay? Can I have some cookies? Can I have some pizza? Can I have? And then we're going to offer. Would you like some tea? Okay, you guys, let's move on. The next one, the following one, it's any. Any, we've already seen that we can use in all possible ways, okay? I don't have any free time. This is the one I brought in the mini example, okay? I don't have any free time today. This don't refers to a negative sentence. He won't need any carrots for lunch. He won't need any. So don't and won't here express the negative sentence. They show that the sentence is negative. Okay? Let's take a look at the interrogative way. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Did he need any sugar for the cake? So here, guys, it's the meaning of qualquer ou algum. Okay, so do you have any brothers or sisters? At least one or two or three. I'm not asking about how many sisters or brothers do you have. I'm asking if you have at least one. Okay? Did he need any sugar for the cake? The same case. I'm not questioning about the amount of sugar did he put on the cake. No. I'm questioning if he put any sugar, at least a teapot. Okay? If you need any help, call me. Now we have the affirmative way. You can choose any of the places to go. So we can see by seeing these 6 sentences that we can use any for negative, interrogative, and affirmative. Okay, you guys? But the particularity that any brings is on the question form, we're not talking about actually the exact amount of things. I don't want to know the exact quantity of brothers or sisters you have. No, I'm not questioning about it. What I'm questioning is, do you have any, at least one? Did he need any sugar? At least a spoon tea. Okay? Now we're going to no, which is the third quantitative adjective. No, guys, we can use it only in the negative form. But no, the structure that no fits, it's affirmative. Let's contrast. We have here 2 sentences, actually 4 sentences, that they mean the same. These 2 first sentences, this first any in this first no sentence, they mean the same. I don't have any friends here. The structure of this sentence is negative, and the meaning is negative too. Let's take a look at the no sentence. I have no friends here. The structure that the no sentence is bringing is affirmative, but the meaning is negative. Okay, you guys? So we can see the difference, that the particularity that no brings is, it brings a negative meaning, but in a positive, in an affirmative structure. Let's take a look at the second example. She won't buy any milk at the market. We have won't bringing the negativity of the sentence. But let's take a look at the second sentence of the no thing, of the no adjective. She will buy no milk at the market. So while in the first sentence we've got won't, which is using any, in the second one is using will, but the meaning is still negative. Okay? I have no friends. She will buy no milk. Okay, you guys? If you have any questions, please type it on the chat so we can discuss on your doubts, on your questions. Okay? So as I was talking about, the above sentence, the top sentences, they've got a negative structure and a negative meaning. In the bottom sentence, they've got an affirmative structure, but still a negative meaning. Okay? Let's move on. So here we've got, it's in a resume of the features that these quantitative adjectives bring with them. So let's take a look at some. Some, again, just recapping, okay? Some we use in affirmative, okay? Every affirmative sentences, okay? We use interrogative, but only in 2 possible ways. If you are going to request something, can I have some tea? Can you give me some tea? Or if you are going to offer, would you like some tea? Would you like, okay? And it may be followed by countable or uncountable nouns. So I have many problems to solve today. In this case, it's followed by a countable noun, problems. It's in the plural, we can count problems, okay? When it comes to, can I have some tea? The following noun is tea, which is an uncountable noun. We cannot count tea. We can count glasses of tea, we can count cup of tea, we can count jar of tea, but we cannot count the tea itself. So it's an uncountable noun. So just recapping, just for you to have a grasp on some. We can use it after countable, uncountable, affirmative, and the interrogatives only in two possible ways. When we're going to offer or when we're going to request. Okay, you guys? Any, we can use in negative, interrogative, and affirmative sentence. Any, and the meaning of any in the affirmative sentences, you guys, it's into brackets, into parentheses. Qualquer e sem distinção. This is what any means. Okay? And then any is followed by countable, can be followed, okay, by countable or uncountable. And then we've got no, which we only bring no in negative sentence, but the structure is affirmative. And it's followed by countable and uncountables too. Okay, you guys, tudo certo no chat? So far, so good. Guys, if you have any questions, please, you can interrupt me and then ask your doubts, okay, out loud. Okay, you guys, let's move forward. And we've got every. We've got every. Every we can use in the affirmative way. Every student is important. Every meat we eat is healthy. I'm not sure about this sentence, okay? But I think if the material brings, it may have some true on it. Okay, you guys? Every Black Lives Matter. So we're talking about every followed by a singular noun. Okay? Do you have every document you will need? Will you talk to her every time you see her? Now we've got the question form, the interrogative form. Again, followed by a singular noun. We've got to bear in mind this piece of information. Okay? Every is followed, every time that every comes is followed by a singular noun. Okay? And then she won't buy every shoe at the store. They don't come here every Friday. The negative one. Again, followed by a singular noun. It may be countable or uncountable as long as it is in the singular way. Okay, you guys? Attention. Yeah, okay. We use every only in the singular for countable nouns. Okay, we've got to be attentive when it comes to this piece of information. Every time every time I use every, the following noun is singular. Okay, and then we've got here. We know that these quantifiers, that these quantitative adjectives, some, many, no, and every, they can be agglutinated. They can be all together with some nouns. So, for example, some, somebody, any, anybody, no, nobody, every, everybody, all together. Okay. Someone, anyone, no one, everyone. Attention to no one, because no ends with O and one starts with an O. So we're not going to get them together. Okay? somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, everywhere, okay? These quantitative adjectives, they open the possibilities of getting together with some nouns, which are these ones, okay? There are more examples, okay, guys? Something, anything, nothing, everything. And of course, that they mean different things. Why do they mean different things? Because of the quantitative adjectives. Does somebody mean the same as anybody? No, they don't. They don't mean the same. Do anybody and nobody mean the same? Do nobody and everybody mean the same? No. They are specific things. That's the reason why they are different, right? Attention. In here, we maintain the uses properties. What are the uses properties? Are these ones I've just shown you, okay? So we only use some in these occasions, in these situations. We only use any in these situations, and we only use no in these situations, as well as every two. So we're going to get them together, but we are going to use somebody in the affirmative way. Okay? We're going to get them together, but we're going to use anything. We can't use anything in the three possible ways. It may be affirmative, negative, or interrogative, and so forth. Okay, you guys? Let's move forward. Now, eu vou precisar da participação de vocês. Quantas pessoas a gente tem no chat? We've got 11 people online. Have you ever played slingshot? Slingshot in English means sling, okay? I am going to show you some sentences. Tia Cleis, agora a gente vai precisar que você clique em dos nomes que eles disserem, tá bom? I am going to show you a sentence, and then this sentence has a blank space. This blank space is going to be completed by one of the three affirmatives in which you are going to tell me to find the target. Okay? You are going to slingshot a target. But you've got to bear in mind which of the three you are going to choose and what type of sentence is this one. Let's take a look. Eles vão, guys, eu preciso que vocês falem uma das três possibilidades, okay? I can hear at the door. So we've got three targets. The first one, somebody. The second one, nobody. And the third one, anybody. Okay? Me digam aí no chat, which of the three would you complete this sentence with? Let's go. Vou esperar aqui. Okay, we're going to wait for them. I can hear at the door. Can is the sentence on the affirmative, negative, or interrogative? Which of the three would we choose? Let's go, you guys. That's okay. We can wait. Yes, there's a delay. I know. So we can already see that we have a positive. We are in an affirmative sentence. Do we have an answer? A gente tem uma resposta? Yes, which one?
Somebody.
Somebody. Let's try, Tia Cleisa. Somebody in the target. Okay, the Simpson got it right. I can hear somebody at the door. Very good. I can hear somebody at the door. The sentence is affirmative, right? So I can hear somebody at the door. Let's take a look at the following one. He's bored and he wants to do. He's bored and he wants to do. Now here we have a very specific meaning. Bear in mind, Two of them, something and anything, we can use in the affirmative way, but they mean differently. Which of the three would we choose? He's bored. He wants to do. He wants something, he wants nothing, or he wants anything to do. So then,
something.
let's take a look. Let's go to the target. Something, he wants something to do. Very good, you guys. Anything could fit in this sentence too, okay? So he wants anything to do. Qualquer coisa que a gente der para ele vai fazer. But something, ele quer algo para fazer. That's okay too. Let's go. There isn't, attention, negative. There isn't interesting to do here. There isn't something interesting, there isn't nothing interesting, or there isn't anything to do here. Anything interesting to do here. Which of the three possibilities would you choose actually to fit into the sentence? Since it is a negative sentence, bear in mind that this is a negative sentence, okay, you guys? So in the negative, we use something, nothing, or anything. Remember, the property uses are all preserved. We are going to use them according to their features, okay? So do we have an answer?
Anything.
Anything. Slingshot. Let's take a look. Wow, you can play slingshot, right? Have you ever played slingshot? I have. I've had a slingshot, but when I was a kid only. I've never played slingshot anymore, right? So anything, that's right. Very good. Let's take a look at the following one. Likes homework. Somebody, nobody, or anybody. Somebody likes homework. Nobody likes homework. Anybody likes homework. This is an affirmative, the structure, okay? The structure is affirmative, but is the meaning affirmative too? Let's take a look. What do you say? Tell me, you guys. Let's find the right target. Is the somebody targets right, nobody targets right, or anybody targets right?
Nobody.
Nobody. Very good. Let's take a look, Teacher Clayza. Wow. Very good, you guys. The sentence is affirmative, but the meaning is negative. Nobody likes homework. I mean, I do, okay? I do like homework because I find homework very important for our learning process. We are not going to learn unless we exercise. In any cases, guys, okay, we can learn a bit when we watch a class, when we attend to a lecture, for example. But as long as I exercise, I do it. If I don't, I won't learn properly, accurately, okay? Let's take a look at the following one. I think that this is the last one, okay, you guys? So there isn't you can do to help them. There isn't negative, okay? There isn't something, nothing, or anything you can do to help them. Remember, negative. Bear in mind that this sentence is negative. We use something, nothing, or anything after a negative structure. What do you think? Oops. What do you think? There isn't something, nothing, or anything you can do to help them.
Anything.
Anything. Let's take a look, Teacher Clayza. Yeah, that's it. Very good, you guys. There isn't anything you can do to help them. Right. Isn't negative structure. Anything would be the only possible way. Okay? Very good. Great job. You are very good at targets. Okay? Guys, now I need you to go to nearpod.com. Todo mundo vai lá, abre uma aba da internet e vai para o nearpod.com, que eu vou mostrar aqui um código para vocês entrarem. You are very used to doing this, right? A gente está muito acostumado a fazer isso during our English classes, so we don't need further explanations. Go to nearpod.com, and then I'm going to show you a code in which you're going to get in the code as a student, ok? Tia Cleisa, mostra para eles a tela do Nearpod, por favor. E pode tirar minha câmera aqui do lado também. No props. Let's go, you guys. Everybody going to nearpod.com. Aí você vai aqui, Tia Cleisa, em Live Participation. É aqui embaixo, é um quadradinho azul. Isso aí. Foi. Very good. That's right. Guys, the code is JAZSN. JAZSN. Please, I need you to get into nearpod.com and then get into the code JAZSN. Let's go. Vão confirmando aqui se vocês conseguem ou não entrar, gente, por favor. Que aí a gente vai vendo how many students we have into the Nearpod. Okay? Let's go. JAZSN. So then, you guys, could you enter? Could you have access? Tia Cleisa, vamos fechar essa telinha? So we can see how many of them are in already. Yes, click on yes. Okay, so as soon as we have one person, we have only one person, you can click here. Yes, yes. Who is in? Cecilia. Let's go, guys. I need more of you to come in. Is it only Cecilia? Come on. 3 people. Cecilia, Guilherme, Yasmin. Okay, I need more of you to come in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna wait for 1 more minute, okay? So more of you can get into nearpod.com. In this task, guys, we're going to translate to Portuguese some sentences. I brought here some sentences, and you are going to type the translation to Portuguese, okay? 30 seconds, you guys, 30 seconds so we can start. Let's go. Isn't anyone trying to get into Nearpod? Can we start? Vamos lá, Tia Cleisa, let's start. Fecha aí a telinha. Okay, this first one, guys, eu preciso que vocês, I need you to translate the following sentence. The sentence is, she needs some apples for the pie. She needs some apples for the pie. So, what is this translation? What is the sentence's translation to Portuguese? Let's go. I need you to type the translation of this sentence to Portuguese. Cecilia, Guilherme, and Yasmin. Let's go. I'm going to be waiting for your answers. They're going to pop out here on the collaborative board, okay? Let's go, you guys. Let's go, let's go. Ok, a gente já tem uma possible answer. Isso, aceita, pode aceitar. Okay, you guys, we've got one already. Ela precisa de algumas maçãs para a torta. Very good, Yasmin. Ela precisa de algumas maçãs para a torta. Okay, guys. What about Guilherme? Is he on still? Is he still on? Okay, guys. Let's go to the following one, Tia Cleisa. Vamos pro próximo. Let's go, Guilherme. I'm waiting for you. You click on yes. Okay. The sentence is, he won't need any carrots for lunch today. He won't need any carrots for lunch today. What do you tell me? What is the translation to Portuguese? He won't need any carrots for lunch today. It's in the negative, it's using any. So how would we translate this sentence? Ok, ele não precisa de nenhuma cenoura para o almoço hoje. Perfect. I like it very much. It's very accurate. Very good. Who was it? Cecilia. Where is Yasmin and Guilherme? Let's go, you guys. Okay, we've got another one. Maybe it's Yasmin. Yes. Ele não precisa de nenhuma cenoura para o almoço hoje. That's it. He won't need any. Nenhuma. He won't need any. Very good. We've got another one. Guilherme, okay. Ele não precisa de nenhuma cenoura para o almoço hoje. Very good, you guys. Let's go to the following one. Vamos lá, Tia Cleisa. The following sentence is, you can choose any of the places to go. You can choose any of the places to go. How would you translate this sentence? Gente, para os que não estão no Nearpod, vocês podem colocar no chat também, tá bom? Que a gente pode fazer a leitura aqui. You can choose any of the places to go. We've got one already. Let's take a look. Você pode escolher qualquer. Very good. That's what I wanted you to bear in mind. Qualquer dos lugares para ir. Very good. Awesome. Who was it? Cecilia. Very good, Cecilia. Very spot on. Let's take a look at Yasmin's. Você pode escolher qualquer lugar para ir. Very good, you guys. So we can see that any in the affirmative way means, in Portuguese, qualquer. And Guilherme used the same structure too. Very good. Let's go to the following one. Great job, you guys. You are very spot on. Let's go to the following one, Tia Cleisa. I think it's the last one. If it's not the last one, it's one of the lasts. Okay, the following sentence is, if you need any help, call me. If you need any help, call me. What do you tell me? What is the possible translation, you guys? Come on. If you need any help, call me. Yasmin, se você precisar de qualquer ajuda, very good. Any, one more time, any in the affirmative, we can translate to qualquer. Very good, you guys. Se você precisar de qualquer ajuda, ligue para mim. Se você precisar de qualquer ajuda, de alguma ajuda, me chame. Ok, here, não, a gente não, we wouldn't translate to alguma, tá, gente? Any in the affirmative means qualquer. Alguma is some. Okay, let's go to the following one. I think it's the last one. Okay, now it's the last one. She will buy no milk at the market. She will buy no milk at the market. What do you tell me? What would be the possible translation for this sentence? She will buy no milk. The sentence is the structure of the sentence is affirmative, but the meaning is negative. Ela não vai comprar nenhum leite no mercado. That's it. Very good. Ela não vai comprar nenhum leite no mercado. Perfect, perfect. Very good. Tia Cleisa, coloca a câmera aqui em mim. Guys, we're heading to the end of the first lesson. We haven't finished the content, so we're going to continue on the following class, okay? We've all got now a 15 minutes break, so we can have a snack, drink a coffee, and something, okay? See you in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.